My sports 4K fans, how are you? I wish that you are fine, and also I wish that you have enjoyed watching the game between Real Madrid and Chelsea. We just end one goal for Chelsea and one goal for Real Madrid. We are going in this video to talk about what's happened in this game, which was very nice, especially for Chelsea, which was stronger than Real Madrid in this game. So don't go away and just wait for us after some seconds. We'll come back, and don't forget always to subscribe into our channel and also share it with your friends and put some likes and also share it with all over the world. Why not, in your social media accounts? So we'll come back, but just in a few seconds. So we'll come back again into the video. We will talk about the lineups of the Chelsea and Real Madrid. We will start by the Chelsea's lineup, which was one of the keys in this match that helped Chelsea to be stronger than Real Madrid in their stadium. So we start from the goalkeeper, which was Mendy, and the defenders. Here you find Rudiger, Silva, and Christensen. In the midfield side, we can find Conte, Jorginho, Mount, and here in the right back, or we can call it right forward, Azpilicueta and Chilwell in the left side. And we find as strikers, or we can say as late strikers, we can find Werner and also Pulisic. And we talk about Real Madrid's lineup, which was the same as the lineup of Chelsea, 3-5-2, starting by Courtois as a goalkeeper, Militao, Varane, and also Nacho in the defense side. And then we have in the midfield side, we can find Modric, Casemiro, Kroos, Marcelo, and also Carvajal. And as the strikers in this game, we find Benzema and also Vinicius Junior. The game was very nice, especially from the side of Chelsea, which was strong. We saw everything. We saw that they dominated the game from the beginning of the match, and we saw many attempts, especially from Werner, which was one of the keys for Chelsea in the midfield side and also in the attacking side. Same thing in the midfield side, we can find Mason Mount and Jorginho and Conte, especially this man, which was one of the big winners of this game, because really he made a big performance. We can see him always as a defender, we can see him as a person in the midfield side, and also as an attacker or as a striker when the ball is in the side of Real Madrid. Real Madrid, they didn't appear a lot in the game, because I can say that Kroos is a little bit tired. Same thing for Modric, and we don't forget also that Kroos just came back from an injury. Casemiro always in the defense part, as the Chelsea players were always making pressure on the defense side. Militao and Varane, always we can talk about these two, which were also strong in this game. But we don't forget Courtois, which was one of the men of the match when we talk about Real Madrid's lineup. Real Madrid, they lost everything, not only in this game against Chelsea. We saw that against Betis. We saw that against other games, other teams in La Liga, when they just lost many points to achieve the first position in the La Liga of the Spanish country. We can say that Chelsea was strong because all the players were doing great performance. We talk about the defense part. really they saved many things except the ball which was for Benzema, which was inside, because the Real Madrid's lineups always, as we watch them in the Champions League, especially right now after many injuries in the team, and also after many absence, we can say that Zidane always is struggling with what he has just to gain and to win some matches, especially using the counter-attacks and also defending until the end of the match. And they are lucky because Werner wasn't in his day, because he lost many attempts, especially the ball which was from Pulisic in this part, an assist from Pulisic by his head, but Werner didn't score it because Courtois was in there, and then he saved the ball, and he was one of the keys also for Real Madrid in this match. And we can congratulate Real Madrid because they have this goalkeeper. He started in a low level with Real Madrid. When we talk about the first games for Courtois in Real Madrid, he was very weak, and always people talking about him. What happened to Courtois? He isn't like how we saw him in Atletico Madrid or in Chelsea, but right now he is saving them, not only in this match, but we talk about many matches, especially the Clásico, especially against also Liverpool and different teams in the Champions League. And Vinicius Junior, he wasn't good in this game. He didn't do what he did against Liverpool or against FC Barcelona. Marcelo, this one was the low point for Real Madrid, as Mendy didn't appear, so Marcelo replaced him, but he didn't do what he did because they need Real Madrid always. They need some players who can help them once they are in under the pressure. They need always key players who can help them by using the crosses to score the goals by Benzema or by Casemiro, or also by Kroos or by Varane or Militao, from corners or from crosses, either from Carvajal or from Marcelo. But Marcelo didn't appear. He was weak, lack of games, many reasons. Kroos also was under the injury. He's struggling just to help his team. Casemiro always trying to support the Varane in the defense. Modric is tired. We saw that from the match of Betis, and this was the problem of the midfielders of Real Madrid, which are the heart of Real Madrid in all the games. But what's made Chelsea to dominate the game is the strength of Kante, his movement all over the field, Mount also, the techniques that he used in this game by possessing the ball. Same thing for Pulisic. He was one of the players who dominated the ball and the game in this part of Casemiro, Modric, and Kroos. And he's always waiting for Werner to use his speed to go inside the box, or waiting for Azpilicueta or Chilwell. Means that once you are possessing the ball, you are waiting for the fingers to come inside. Means to make the field empty, and then after that they can go inside. And that was the problem for Real Madrid. And we can say that Real Madrid was lucky because they got Militao in his day, Varane in his day, and Nacho. But after that, many problems came from Werner and also Pulisic. But they weren't lucky because they lack of experience. They are not like Real Madrid players who played many Champions League finals. Most of Chelsea players are just playing the semi-final for the first time. We can talk only about Silva. We can talk about like Azpilicueta and Kante and Jorginho. We can say that they are players who played in big games. The others, They didn't because they played just in low teams and weak teams, and right now they are developing their style of work. They are developing their stamina to play against big teams like Real Madrid, like FC Barcelona, like Manchester City and Bayern Munich, or other big teams in all over Europe. After that, the ball, as you saw, the first goal came from the man that I said he's the first player who did like big performance in this game. Pulisic was always owning the ball in his feet, and he can do many things that he wants, and without being under the pressure of Real Madrid players. And we saw that from the assist of Rudiger from here, and after that he made many fists inside the box, and after that he made the ball inside the net, and the first goal for Chelsea. Chelsea dominated, and they deserved to score one goal, especially the first goal, which was lost by Werner. After that, Chelsea continued the pressure, and Real Madrid always is defending and trying to ameliorate their performance and to be in the right level to avoid being under the pressure of Chelsea. And by coincidence, Marcelo has a ball, and after that he crossed it into the Casemiro, and after that Casemiro gave it to Militao, and Militao to Benzema, who crossed the ball, and after that he made it inside Mendy's net, and then the first goal for Real Madrid. And after that we saw that the domination of Chelsea, or the possession of the ball, continued until the end of the game, until the end of the first half, and then we can say that Real Madrid has been saved by his goalkeeper and also by the Benzema, who scored the first goal. They didn't do many attempts. We didn't see the real Real Madrid in this game, but we can say that we will see something different in the next game in the Stamford Bridge. In the second half, we saw that Zidane, after he's seen that many problems are in the lineup, he tried to ameliorate the game by making Vinicius Juniors out, and after giving the chance to Hazard after his comeback from the injury in the minute 66, and also the same thing in the right back. Odriozola came into the field, Asensio came in the place of Marcelo, and Zidane changed the tactics into the 4-3-3 by playing with Odriozola and also Nacho, Varane and Militao in the defense, Modric, Casemiro, Kroos in the midfield side, and Hazard and Benzema until the end of the match. So Rodrigo came inside in the place of Benzema. But for Chelsea, we didn't see anything after the change or the substitutions of Mr. Tuchel, by giving the chance for Havertz in a place of Werner, by giving a chance for the Moroccan Ziyech in the place of Pulisic, and Azpilicueta after suffering from just a light injury. James came inside, and they kept having the pressure, most pressure and most pressure, but they couldn't score because Real Madrid has this hero in the field who blocked many attempts, and also Varane and Militao, which made the game to be just one for each team in this game. That's what we have concerning the game. So I wish that you liked what we just said about this game, and if you have anything else, you can add it in comments and tell us about how the next game will be in Stamford Bridge, because Real Madrid will go to score a goal outside, and Chelsea will keep his net empty and trying to score also, but not in full attack lineup. That's what we have. So have a nice day, and I wish that you will always subscribe into our channel, and thank you very much.